This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
This episode is brought to you by Kia's first three-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, this episode, how to survive as a female content creator. It's gonna be hard. That's one thing that I must warn you guys. Like, being a female content creator, you know, it ain't really no different than being a content creator, like a person of color. You know, and then especially being a woman of color, and then on top of that being a content creator, it's like you're gonna deal with some guys that's just overall a little one of two things. You're gonna either deal with a guy that just flat out doesn't like the fact that you're a female content creator, or you're gonna be dealing with a guy that likes you. One of the two. And the thing is, with like the guys that like you, that's something that you just gotta let them know, and then they might end up, then it's like okay, so because I feel like there's like a roadmap of like how this goes down. So you got one side, guys that don't like you, one side where guys do like you, but as soon as you come out and say like, oh, you're in a relationship, or I'm not looking for nobody right now, whatever the situation is, you're either gonna have it where they continue going in the right path, or they bust a U-turn and then they end up being one of those guys that don't like you. And so it's something where I feel like that, you need to have like a strong like voice pretty much, when it comes to certain things, because it's like, there's gonna definitely be people out there that try to walk all over you and try to, really get underneath your skin and stuff. And that's one thing that I feel like that, I mean, for all creators, but definitely female content creators, is like getting into the content creating business, you have to have thick skin. You cannot under any circumstances let anything just anything in life, but any comment, video, freaking whatever, post, I don't care what the situation is, you cannot let anything get to you, because I feel like that there are people out there that will post or comment whatever, they're gonna say certain things on the internet that's gonna try to upset you, and fam, like it's the thing is but it's like that for everybody, because I'm like, as I'm doing this episode, I'm over here thinking of like the stuff that I've been through, but I also have seen female content creators go through the same stuff. And but that's all right. So one thing that I will say is that, if you are, because there's two different types. Well, no, there's two different types of female content creators out there. You got the ones where they they haven't revealed their face, and then you got the ones that they do reveal their face and whatever. And I feel like the more that you grow as a, female content creator, the more weirder guys you're going to get underneath yours. So there's like going to be multiple different types of fans that you're going to have to deal with. But hopefully, you only deal with that fan where it's like they show up, show love, go on about their business, But as you grow more as a female content creator, you're definitely going to get guys that's like, how can I put it in words, fantasizing over you pretty much, because that was something that I had heard of not too long ago, and it surprised me because I'm like, fam, there are people really like they're suffering from something mentally. I'm sorry, but it's like you are suffering from something mentally if you are making deep fakes. Nah, man, like so it was a content creator, I believe, where he was going. Well, no, so he wasn't going through it. He was looking at that stuff, and I think he was all like, because this is like when that AI technology really started, and I'm like, I don't know how you managed to get deep fakes and AI technology like connected with one another, but yeah, I guess he said he just kept digging his hole in like AI technology and somehow, some way came across that. And then I think it was in a different stream he opened up. I think it was like Google Chrome or whatever his internet browser was. But yeah, he opened it up, and then yeah, that website, you know, that was promoting that stuff, the deep fakes, it was there. And yeah, it was like it was pretty bad for him. He had to post a video of himself like crying, apologizing, and all that stuff. His wife was crying, and I'm like, why is she crying? It was confusing, but it's stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, talking to a guy, it's like, I know somebody would ask like what can you do in a situation like that? It's like, yeah, just own up to it and just don't fool around with stuff like that no more. But you are gonna have your you know, weirdos out there that do invest, I guess, in those types of things. And more so time, like if people are putting money into that, it's like, bro, you're putting money into something that's fake. That's crazy. Nah, man, that's some crazy stuff. I'm like, I have a hard time spending my money on stuff that's real. Now I gotta spend my money on something that's fake. Nah, bro, I can't do that. Like, you guys should see me at times where I be going to like sneaker stores wanting to go and buy me, like, I'll go in there and be like, all right, you know, yeah, I'll go and, you know, leave with some shoes, and then I'd be regretting it because I'm like, dang, I really shouldn't have, but I do like them. I'm like, you know, there's a couple of hats and, you know, some outfits that could go well with these shoes. It's so, yeah, but anyways, moving on, getting back to, you know, what I was originally talking about, but no, yeah, you're gonna have guys out there that you know that will get you involved in things like that without even like telling you, and it's weird, and it's definitely a violation of your privacy. Like, but that's the thing though, where even stuff like that, because I don't encourage it, but at the same time, I wouldn't even sweat it. You know, like if stuff like that was happening to me, I'm like, hey, look, if y'all are into some weird stuff like that, then that is on you, okay? But you need to understand that that's not the real thing. And if you think that's going to encourage me to do, because like when they be doing those like deep fake things, they usually, so what it is like the best way I can explain it without like getting too graphic on it. So pretty much they will take a explicit video that contains another person, but will replace their face of that person in the explicit video with the female content creator that they like. So yeah, so how can I explain it? So yeah, like put a female content creator you know, face on, you know, one of those like actresses bodies while they're, you know, doing some sort of act, because I'm trying to keep this clean because I don't know who's gonna be listening and stuff. So, but yeah, that's overall what they doing things, and it's weird, man. I was like, I remember when that stuff got you know, brought up because of the YouTuber. I was like, fam, there's people that really like. I get like if it's, you know, because I know there was like the one like I think it was a Snapchat filter where there was like the Santa Claus like and Christmas stuff where they'll put you on some like dancing elves. So imagine that, but imagine like the elves getting busy, you know. So, and I don't mean like dancing, I mean like in a way, but you know, it's a little explicit and stuff. Like, you know, your younger audiences, they're not allowed to watch stuff like that. It's, you know, it's above a certain age and things. And yeah, there's people out there that, you know, that will take a female creator and will put their face in one of those videos and stuff. And so yeah, I was like, but that's that. I like, the thing is though, is this though, like I was saying, is that you know, I don't encourage it, but at the same time, like, you know, a female creator, it's like you shouldn't even let stuff like that sweat you, because at the end of the day, you know, it's not you. But no, it's definitely weird and wrong, and it's you know, something that people shouldn't do. But yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's just, you know, you gonna have your weirdos out there. I'm like, just, I guess, like kind of, you know, talking on myself real quick, even though I'm not a female content creator. But I've had it where people have, lied on my name and made up stuff about me. And it's something where I'm like, if that's what you want to do, then fine, go ahead. It's the thing is this, though. I'm going to go to sleep, all right? And I'm going to, think to myself, I ain't wasting no time today because I'm going to be focusing on myself. I'm going to be focusing on bettering myself. I'm not going to be focused on like, oh, let me go and try to, take this video down, take this tweet. If people have their opinions on me or whatever the situation is, like they just got some sort of feeling towards me, I'm like, I can't control that stuff. The best thing that I could do is just come out and speak on it and say like, hey, y'all gotta chill. But that's the thing though. We live in a world where, especially with the internet, people don't listen. People do not listen at all. You can tell somebody not to do something, they're gonna do the complete opposite. You can tell like it doesn't matter what the situation is. It's like, yeah, you're just gonna be in this environment where nobody listens to nobody. It's a free world. It's a purge almost. But yeah, it's like, you're gonna have your weirdos out there and stuff. So, but yeah, it's like besides that. And then, yeah, you're going to have, like, those guys out there that's going to be, messaging you some old weird stuff and things. Like, I just saw where one of my friends, a guy had messaged her asking her for feet pictures. And I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, what is this obsession with feet, bro? It's like you let somebody put some toes on the internet and they just went crazy over it. Look, that's like something that I never understood because when I sit down and I think about it, I'm a sneaker guy. So that means I pay attention a lot to, that lower region of my body and things, my body. Like I pay attention to my feet and stuff. When I wear like shoes, because it was just the other day, there's these shoes that I got where they don't really have no airflow going through it and stuff. So I'm wearing these thick socks, feet sweaty, and I'm thinking to myself, then like the other times where I've seen people in their feet, like they had like that, what was that toe show or feet show, whatever, but it's like people with jacked up feet, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I know that ain't the case for like everybody. But I'm just saying, like, it's stuff like that where it confuses me because I'm like, fam, you have feet of yourself, and I know that people are like, but it's not, I want to see theirs. No, that's weird. Okay, there's nothing special. I don't know. I feel like that, people, I guess, like, yeah, there's just some guys out there where they're all like, okay, well, they're not, revealing themselves and stuff. So I guess, like, the next best thing is feet. And I'm like, I feel like next is going to be, like, freaking ears, freaking kneecaps, elbows. I'm trying to think whatever, like the side of like your hip. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a thing. There's gonna be a full-blown hip fetish. I guarantee you, and I promise you, there's gonna be a guy out there gonna be all like, can you send me a picture of your hip? And I'm like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, just send me a picture of your hip. I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be some weird guy that says some stuff like that. But yeah, you're gonna get like those weird messages. I know people are probably gonna like, there's gonna be some female creators, or it's all like, how do I not get those weird messages? Best bet is to say you're in a relationship. Even if you're not in a relationship, just put it in there. Just put like a random date. All right, put like a random date. It doesn't even have to. The funny thing is this though. You can put like a date, right? And put like freaking September, 15th, and put like a heart next to it. That could literally be your dog's birthday, right? That could be your dog's birthday. Put that in your bio. Everybody's gonna assume that you're in a relationship. All right. Put like put like a heart and then initials next to it and stuff. But never like. All right, but I guess like somebody could catch on. So yeah, I think no, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, you just. Yeah, you're going to have to find a relationship and stuff. And I know there's going to probably be some female creators out there that's going to be thinking along the lines like, well, I shouldn't have to. Like, a guy should just have that respect. There's guys out there that don't have respect. You have, like, guys out there, besides, like, the weird ones that's going to be fantasizing over you, you're going to have those rude ones where they say, like, dumb things. The crazy thing is this. Before recording this episode, I was thinking that there are guys like that maybe the same age as me, if not younger, and they like, let's say all right, so the same friend that where the guy messaged her asking for feet pictures and stuff. So she plays Call of Duty a lot, right? And there's for those that don't play Call of Duty, there's this mode on there called Search and Destroy. That's the one mode where like it doesn't have you can't be in party chat. I think now you can, but I think back then, like, no, you had to be in that game and communicating with people. So there was times where, because she's a streamer, so there would be at times where she would be streaming and she would just be dealing with some old crazy dudes in there being mad disrespectful. But that's like one thing that guys will say, and I'm like, fam, they be the same age as me, thinking that they came from that generation, that they came from that part of the world, but they'll say stuff like, oh, go back in the kitchen, go make me a sandwich, say things. And I'm thinking to myself like, fam, you was born in the 90s. You did not come from that generation. That generation ended a long time ago before you even came into this world. So it really trips me out. Like, yeah, you're gonna have like those rude guys out there where it's like they just go and say some like downright disrespectful stuff, because I feel that they think in their head that like women are very vulnerable, you know, they're very emotional. So when they see things like that, of course they're gonna have to you know, like, well, they like, yeah, they see that like they're emotional and all that, and then they say like crazy things, and then they are like, oh, they're gonna probably start to crying and all that stuff out of just for their entertainment. That's the crazy thing about it. And that's something where I'm like, I remember where it was that same friend where there was some guy that was saying a bunch of disrespectful stuff to her. I taught her the arts of roasting. And so the guy was saying a bunch of different disrespectful things. And so I told her, I wrote it in the chat. I was like, no, tell dude that he's shaped like a kneecap. That's gonna have him thinking, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna really. And the thing is this, because most of the guys there, and they be saying like all those disrespectful things on social media, usually they ain't looking right. All right, so I'm gonna just flat out admit it. They ain't looking right. They ain't hitting the gym. They look difficult. Okay, so but anyways. So, so I told her to say that. And so the guy, he got up talking again, going all crazy in the chat. And she said that, shut the dude down. This guy did not say nothing for like I think either he had left the game or he was radio silent. That man was not saying nothing anymore. It was the thing was this: the silence from him had got so bad that another person had came into the chat and was like said like, you telling that guy he was shaped like a kneecap. Like that was some messed up stuff. Like, it was that bad for him. And so he probably is. And so, but no, that's the thing. Like, just any female creator out there, practice the art of roasting. Just say some old off the wall random stuff. All right. Like, and that's the thing where it's like, cause they're not gonna, I feel like a lot of dudes out there ain't gonna be expecting you to be like talking crazy back to them and stuff. So yeah, just roast them. I'm like, practice the art of roasting. Watch TV shows like Wild and Out, and then just get some ideas, or just watch like roast battles and get ideas and stuff. You'll find like millions upon millions of those videos. And then Wild and Out's a TV show, so you could just watch that anytime on TV, but or even their YouTube channel. But yeah, just watch like roast battles, and I guarantee and I promise you, it's like, yeah, you'll learn a thing or two and then bring that back into like, you know, if you streaming or, you know, YouTube comments, because I don't know how many times I've had to roast people and stuff, and then yeah, you know, after a while you see where they disappear. I'm saying I could think of some times I should just do an episode of all the times I can remember where I roasted people and just made them go radio silent. So I'm saying, like, just, you know, do that, and yeah, you know, things should get a little bit better, you know, for being a female content creator and stuff. But anyways, I feel like I should do a part 2 to this, because I feel like that there wasn't some things that I talked on and stuff. So I will, you know, talk on this more. And yeah, eventually, you know, just, you know, actually I'm thinking about turning it into a YouTube video too. So I'll probably do this and then like do a bunch of different episodes, and then yeah, when that time does come, get like a video, and then or do a video, and then yeah, you know, compile up all the best moments of these episodes, and then yeah, you know, just talk on it all over again. So but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.